Welcome to this tutorial on how to create captivating image and text animations using the Wix Animations API. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to use the API to animate images and text components when hovering over them. Let's get started. In this example, we will demonstrate how to use the Timeline Animations API to animate images and text components when you hover over them. This can add an interactive and engaging element to your website, making it more visually appealing. Now, let's break down how we build this animation step by step. Step 1. Add elements to the page. To get started, we added 4 editor elements to our page, 3 images and a text element. These are the elements we will be animating when the user hovers over them. Step 2. Define a hover area. Next, we defined a hover area on the page. This is the region where the user's mouse cursor will trigger the animations. You can choose any area on your web page where you want the animations to occur. Step 3. Create on-mouse an event handler. We defined an on-mouse an event handler on the hover area. This event handler uses the Wix Timeline Animations API to animate the movement of the 3 images and the text component when a user hovers over them. This gives your web page a dynamic and interactive feel. Step 4. Create on-mouse out event handler. To make the animations complete, we also defined an on-mouse out event handler on the hover area. This event handler uses the Timeline Animations API to animate a reset of the components to their original position when the user moves their cursor away from the elements. This code snippet is an example of how to use the Wix Animations API to animate images and text when hovering over them on a web page. Here's an explanation of the code. 1. Import the timeline function from the Wix Animations library. This line imports the necessary function from the Wix Animations library, which allows you to create a timeline for animations. 2. The code is wrapped in a $W on ready function, which ensures that the code is executed when the web page is fully loaded and ready for interaction. 3. Select the target elements that you want to animate. In this example, 4 targets are selected. 4. Define an event handler for the on-mouse an event of an element with the ID hover area. This event is triggered when the mouse pointer hovers over the specified area. Inside the on-mouse an event handler, a timeline animation is created using the timeline function. This timeline is used to orchestrate the animations of the selected targets. The animation for each target is defined using the add method of the timeline. For example, for target 1, y-40, move the image 40 pixels upward. X 280, move the image 280 pixels to the right. Scale 1, maintain the original size. Duration 600. The animation duration is 600 milliseconds. Easing, ease out circ. Use the ease out circ easing function for smooth animation. The add method is used to add animations for each target. And the second argument specifies the delay before starting the animation for the next target. The play method is called at the end to start the timeline animation. 5. Define an event handler for the on-mouse out event of the hover area. This event is triggered when the mouse pointer leaves the specified area. Inside the on-mouse out event handler, a timeline animation is created to reset the elements to their original positions. The reset object is defined with properties for resetting the elements to their original positions. The add method is used to add reset animations for each target. And the second argument specifies no delay before starting the animation for the next target. The play method is called to start the reset animation. In summary, this code sets up mouse hover and mouse out event handlers for a specific area on a web page. When the mouse hovers over this area, the defined images and text elements are animated using the timeline. And when the mouse leaves the area, the elements are reset to their original positions. The animations are defined with various properties like position, scale, duration, and easing for smooth and controlled visual effects. Throughout this tutorial, we utilize the Wix Animations API. This API allows you to create smooth and eye-catching animations for your Wix website. It provides a wide range of animation possibilities to enhance the user experience on your site. And there you have it. You've learned how to create image and text animations using the Wix Animations API. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you can make your website more engaging and visually appealing for your visitors. Feel free to explore the Wix Animations API further and experiment with different animations to add the extra touch of interactivity to your website. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this tutorial helpful.